Hi guys, welcome to lesson 154. I will step back and let God's or let love lead the way. Right. I'm not feeling in a very good place today, and I didn't even know about these terrorist attacks because I don't watch the news. And quite honestly, I try to not listen as much as possible because I've got enough of my own stuff in my head and the chaos and the fear going on anyway. And I'll be totally honest, I left Israel because I wanted to be in a safe country. And I used to love living here in England, and always felt very safe to me. But lately, it's all changing. So I don't feel too good at the moment at all. And yet that's where the lesson comes in. I had a really good day today. I had a wonderful rehearsal. Felt on top of the world, felt really good, and then life hits you again. What are you going to do? You've got to follow the lesson. I let love lead the way. Now, love or God or whatever is going to tell me in the course that I need to be happy. And the rehearsal made me very happy. I had a great time. And if this isn't making me happy, then I need to let it go and not think about it and keep spreading the love, because if I go into fear, and we all go into fear, then there'll be more fear, because what you are, you attract, remember? If I go into love and keep sending out more love, then love will take over. And whether this is true, whether these are conspiracy theories, whether it doesn't matter. Whatever people are spreading around, I don't know anymore. Quite honestly, I don't know. I'm keeping an open mind. It worries me, and the timing worries me, particularly that it's around the elections. The timing, it just worries me because I'm very open-minded and I'm prepared to think that maybe something is not as kosher as the media and the governments are trying to tell us. But it's not up to me to spread that. It's up to me to spread the love. Yeah, keep an open mind. That's why I try to put messages on where I want you to open your mind and think perhaps there is something else going on that we're not aware of. But you need to be peaceful and happy and calm, and do your best to live your life the best that you can, as I do. So you need to really keep on doing the things you love. I know it makes me feel very, with my head and my disposition and my tendency to get depressed quickly, and it makes me feel really depressed when I find out what's going on. And I feel low. I feel like I've had a drop. And if you think about it, I'm dealing with a lot of grief myself. I can't have anything to do with my family because they're so unkind towards me. So I'm trying my best, and yet today I'm going to focus on the wonderful rehearsal that I had today with Francis and Graham, and how we're moving on beautifully with real musicians and moving on to doing another show on Facebook. And that way I'm going to keep saying, that way I'm going to keep my vibration up. Also, I've got a really lovely book about the violet flame, which I'm going to start reading, and all the lovely stories. And I'm going to say that I send love and the violet flame out to all of you in the world, that we can all figure out what's going on, that we can all get underneath what's really going on, and that the love that we feel for each other will be stronger than what other people are feeling, whether it's hatred of another group of people, or whether it's some kind of government or whatever that is planning this. I don't know. As I say, I don't know, but it's not good for me to think about it. So all I can do is do my best to protect myself, to stay well, to stay safe as best as I can. I don't go into London that much, so very rarely do I go into London, and I'm going to pray for everyone that that we learn the truth, that the truth comes up, that we know exactly what's going on, and then we can tackle it, because it feels like we're dealing with a lot of different ideas and conceptions and rumors, and we don't know. Once we know what's going on, then we can do what we have to do to spread more love. We'll spread more love anyway, but we can have, once we know what's going on, we can create solutions. It's a bit like, If you're setting a goal, how can you create a goal if you don't know what you want? If you don't know where you're going, you can't set a goal. You can't work towards something if you don't know where you're going. If you've got loads and loads of ideas and thoughts and perceptions and metaphors and symbolisms and, in order to move on in life, you have to know where you're going. Sorry, just resting my neck. I'm very, very tired. Very, very tired. I'm on day 5 of my vegan diet. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Nearly there, but I am very tired. I feel like I'm detoxifying all over the place. And haven't slept enough, so I'm just resting now. The rehearsal really took a lot out of me. But I didn't know. I was still full of energy until I found out about another attack in England. So, as I say, I don't think anyone knows what's going on, guys. And that's why we're confused and we're frightened, because if we knew, then we could take some kind of control and we could maybe do things to stop this happening. What I do know is that we can keep spreading love. There's a lot of us out there that are full of love, no matter who we are and what we are, whatever religion we are. The majority of the people in the world are full of love. This is not a big amount of people that are creating havoc. It's a tiny amount of people. And we don't know who they are or what they are, as I say, but they are messing with our lives and our brains and whatever it is they're doing. So it's up to us to really hope and pray that we can find the answers, and then collectively we can go out there and we can sort out our world and make our world a happy place again. Or we can also understand that everything is happening for a reason, and the more this happens, the more people will wake up and they'll realize that there's a lot of unhappy people out there that can use situations in the world to create more havoc. Think about it. The Nazis, the Germans were very, very unhappy. So they went out there and they created the SS from very, very unhappy people that wanted to go out there and create havoc. And maybe this is similar, eh? Maybe people are being brainwashed because the way the world has been going. But the Course is telling me that I still have to be happy and peaceful and calm. And that's why I'm doing a lesson for you today. It doesn't matter what I believe. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter what your suspicions are about what's happening. You know, as I do think I know what's going on here, but it's not my job to say that. My job is to say we are all going to unite in love and do our best to keep our world as a loving, peaceful place, and learn what it is. By doing that collectively, the wisdom will come in and we'll know what to do. We'll know what to do. We'll know what goals to set. We'll know how to achieve them, because we can all go with love. There's a new party that started in England called the United Party. It's based on compassion and democracy, where everyone is equal and full of love. Maybe they will grow from this, eh? Maybe a new government full of love and support and kindness will grow from this, because those who are running the world at the moment are what we see from the body's eyes. The ego run crazy. It's the ego has run crazy, and that's what they've done. So like I say, coming back to, I will let God lead the way. I will let love lead the way. If you don't know what to do, take a deep breath in and say, what shall I do? You tell me. And love will come in and say, well, you need to take care of yourself. You need to do your best. Don't sink into it. Don't let this destroy your life. The human spirit is much stronger than that. You know, I was listening to someone who was talking about the human spirit, and she talked about the bombings when they used to bomb England in the Second World War, and it didn't finish England. The human spirit is stronger. We go on. Piaf went on when Marcel died after the plane crash. The human spirit is stronger than the pain and the hurt of our world, and we need to remember that. And maybe if we keep remembering that, the human spirit is stronger than anything, we can overcome anything. We shall overcome We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. For deep in my heart, I still believe we shall overcome one day. 'Cause deep in my heart, I still believe we shall overcome one day. That says it all. I will step back and let love lead the way, and let the human spirit, the real me, take over and carry on spreading love to all of us all over the world. Take care. Peace, shalom, salam, shanti. Bye.